Hi guys, welcome to 4.5. I'm going to walk you through the 3 most overlooked strategies to getting more likes. So just one thing I wanted to point out is these strategies are called overlooked for a reason, but I personally have used them for myself and my clients and have significantly increased my likes using these strategies. So you may already know these strategies, but I'm here to stress the importance of implementing these strategies to reaching our goals. So the first one is your email footer. The average person sends over 4,600 emails every single year. That is prime real estate for advertising your Facebook page in the bottom of your company emails. You can even attach this footer to your employees' emails just to reach more and more people. Remember to offer value in return for a like in the example here below. So I wrote, check us out on Facebook for news, stories, entertainment, and freebies. I personally am inclined to click that link, especially if I'm familiar with the business. This is a great way for just getting those extra little likes to boost us closer towards our goals. The second strategy, which I went over briefly in the last segment, is adding a like box to your website. So Facebook create the like box for you. The easiest way to find this site is to Google Facebook like box, and the first link will be this page helping you create the like box for your pages. As you can see at the top, this is where you enter all your details and you specify what you want the like box to look like. This will be the preview of what your like box looks like as you update the details. And when you're happy with this, simply click Get Code. You'll be given the HTML code to put into your website. So when people visit your website, they can see this like box, and then they can like your page by simply clicking this like button right here. This strategy is very beneficial, and depending on the traffic on your website, you will see a huge increase in your likes. The third one is a little different. It's offline, similar to business cards, but it's explicitly asking for a like. In offline conversations, anytime you're talking about your business and someone shows interest, simply ask if they're interested in following you on Facebook for updates. Again, phrase this in a way that's non-confrontational and offers value to them, and you'll be surprised how many people will just pull out their phone, find your page, and give it a like. Remember, every like counts, and a like has a lot more value than it seems. We want to get every single like we can to get this snowball rolling, and in no time you'll find yourself with 1,000 likes.
Hi guys, a very warm welcome and a big congratulations for joining my Facebook course. My goal is to get you all 1,000 Facebook fans by the time you finish this course and have the knowledge to hit the next goal, whatever it may be, once we get the first 1,000 fans. So really quickly, I've set up a simple visual guide of the entire course just so you know where you are at any point in time, what you've got left to learn, and you can tailor this course to suit you personally. It's important to note that the course is set up in standalone modules, so it's really easy to navigate back and forth depending on your skill level between these modules. Alright, so I'm gonna walk you through it really quickly, and it starts with module 1, which is how to optimize your Facebook page. So we'll go through the 5 main elements of your Facebook fan page and why they're important. How to optimize your page for like conversion, so once people find your page, how to increase the amount of people who actually click that like button. And of course, we'll be going through the basics of configuring your Facebook settings so your page is doing everything you want it to do. It is more of a beginner module, so if you're already intermediate to advanced, I recommend skipping straight to the content. The content module is very important. I recommend that everybody takes the content module. So essentially goes into a lot of detail about what types of content to post and why, how to post your content most effectively in order to attract the most amount of likes, shares, comments, and new subscribers to your Facebook page or new likers, and where and how to source this content. This is definitely from beginner all the way up to advanced, as it breaks down every one of the factors in Facebook's algorithm in order to engage more people. Module 3 is likes. So it's essentially the top proven strategies to kickstart your likes. So going from 0 or a small amount of likes, say under 100, and starting to build that like count. It's how to use your competition to your advantage, and it's about finding your Facebook voice and personality. Module 4 is the next step to take after your likes. It's momentum, and it's how to leverage the likes that you got in Module 3 in order to work for you. So you're going to see exponential growth here because you're using what you've already earned. And there's a couple of other strategies I introduced here, such as a parallel interest page and cross promotion. Finally, we're going to be working with insights. So it's about identifying and knowing what is working well with your fans and using this knowledge to further excel your Facebook page. So I'm going to teach you how to track and know what's doing well so you can do more of that, and even identify what's not doing so well so we can eliminate that. Make sure your fans are happy at all stage and you're optimizing your growth. So this is a very simplistic layout about the Facebook course. It is actually quite in depth. If I come over to the inside of the course content, you can see this is how to optimize your page. There are 10 lectures in here going over each of your page characteristics, finding and posting engaging Facebook content. There's a lot of strategies in here. Getting your first Facebook likes. So I think there's 6 or 7 individual strategies which I've seen huge success with, including the relevant Facebook community power strategy, which is by far the most powerful strategy in this course. How to grow your Facebook likes using momentum. And finally, how to review and adapt to insights. You've also got the slides and resources, and I'm constantly adding the frequently asked questions that you ask in the discussion to the bottom of the page in all sorts of formats. So I just uploaded this video of how to use the Facebook call to action button. If you have any questions you want me to answer, please ask them in the discussion and I will get to them as soon as possible. Awesome, guys. Enjoy the course and let me know if you have any questions.
Excellent. We've made it to 4.7, which is connect in relevant Facebook groups. So what is a Facebook group? A Facebook group is a place for group communication for people to share their common interests and express their opinions. There are groups for pretty much every interest and every opinion. So there are going to be hundreds and thousands of them relevant to your industry or business. So let me rephrase what a group actually is in relation to the benefit it gives your Facebook page. So groups actually provide you a target audience who have shown interest in your business industry. And they are all available for you to access in one place. It's pretty crazy how convenient this is for you. So once again, people who you know are interested in your business and your industry are all there together in one group for you to access. Here's an example. This is a screenshot from a photography group. And as you can see, I've highlighted in the right-hand side, this group has 62,000 members who all like photography. If you are a photographer or ran a photography company, there are about 10 of these groups of this size or bigger that you have access to. So when you're a member of a group like this, you can literally write something on their wall and a significant amount of these members will see your post. What does this mean? It means use this space to offer value and subtly advertise your page. I'm going to show you a quick video of how this works. Awesome, so I'm here at my homepage on facebook.com and I'm going to show you how to find relevant groups for your fan page to advertise in. So there's 2 ways to do this. The first is you simply type groups named and then enter your keyword that you want to search. I'm going to type fitness. So here you can see Facebook have returned the results of all the groups with fitness in their name or their description. So to join a group, simply click join and your request has been sent to the group, and what this means is you'll need one of these members to approve you before you're a member of this group. This approval will go through 95% of the time, and then once you're a member, you can simply click on the group and you'll be able to post on the wall of the group here in front of 11,000 members. Remember, the thing I want to stress once more time is make sure you offer value and interact with people in this group. Don't just sell on your page. Ask them questions, find out more about themselves, and then you'll be able to build a relationship and a connection, and they'll be more inclined to support your business and like your page. The second way to do this, the second way to find groups, which I find is much more effective, because as you can see here, there's a lot of foreign and very small groups, is you simply type your keyword, and then come down here to
Come down here to see more results for fitness. And what happens is it will give you all results. So you want to come up and filter by groups. Now you have all the groups, once again, with fitness in their name. I find this most of the time returns better results. But there are going to be thousands of groups here for you to join and potentially advertise and build your customer base up from. So I've now signed into my other account just to show you what it looks like when you're a member of a group. So I'm going to come down here to my groups. I'm a member of a few Twitter groups. This is because I had a Twitter product on Udemy. I wanted to advertise to people who expressed interest in Twitter. So I came into these groups and I probably won't be able to find my own post, but what I did is I advertised my Udemy course on here and I got about 20 students to my Udemy course just by posting it in a relevant group. So obviously I'm a member of this group, and as you can see the interface has changed. I now have access to these 13,000 people, and I can write on their wall, and a majority or a significant amount of these people will be able to see my post.
Welcome to 3.6, creating a content calendar. So this is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of effort. It is also going to help you post a variety of content and keep your page interesting. So what is a content calendar? A content calendar is used to plan in advance what content you're going to publish on your page and when you are going to publish it. A content calendar is a foundational structure of our social snowball, and it's the key to our momentum and key to consistency for our pages. By scheduling our post, it also is going to minimize the time spent working on your page. It will minimize it down to even 15 minutes a week, which is what I spend on most of my pages. So even though we're going to be posting regularly, it's very important to remember not to slack off and maintain high quality content, because as you remember, the number one strategy for getting the most exposure and the most engagement on our statuses is content, because content, once again, is king. So another thing to keep in mind is, although we're posting lots of scheduled content, be sure to also post unscheduled contextual posts about news and current events that is impossible to schedule for. Remember how to use the newsjacking strategy to increase engagement, and make sure you're posting up to 4 or 5 relevant statuses that are not scheduled every single week. So make sure you stay plugged in with the everyday occurrences that are in your city, your state, your country, or even the world, and make sure you are up to date with them and keeping your fan base informed. So let's have a look at how to schedule posts. Welcome back, team. So I'm here on my Optimized Charisma on Command Facebook page, and I'm going to show you how to schedule content to post it in the future. If you come down here, you can see I already have one post scheduled. You can see it's scheduled for Tuesday at 1:05 p.m. To do this again, simply click like you're going to make a status and post it in real time, and go ahead and make your status. So I'm going to use one of these images that I've already created. Here's a nice quote from Mark Twain. It's going to upload. I'm going to type an engaging status. Now, instead of coming down here and clicking post, to schedule content, you click the little clock here on the left-hand side. It'll come up as schedule post. Make sure this is selected. You can also backdate a post. So you can date it from the past. I don't know exactly why you want to do that, but we want to put it in the future. Click the calendar. Click the day you want to schedule it on, and then enter the time. I'm going to do mine just after lunch. Simply click schedule, and it says your post has been scheduled. You can then go ahead and schedule another post and do this all at once, like at the start of the week. You can schedule all of your content at once, or alternatively, you can see all your content that has been scheduled by clicking view activity log. As you can see, I have a Tony Robbins picture and quote scheduled here, and then there's our Mark Twain quote. There's our Mark Twain quote scheduled April 23rd at 1:30 p.m. So that'll automatically send at that time. You can schedule as many posts as you want at once. It's really easy, it's really simple to do, and it's going to save you a lot of time.
Awesome, guys. Welcome to Module 4, getting your first Facebook likes. I'm super glad that you've made it this far, and I'm excited to share this knowledge with you. Let's have a look at the contents page for what we're going to go over in Module 4. So 4.1, I'll go through the value of a like. 4.2 will be how not to get Facebook likes. 4.3 and 4.4 will be leveraging existing Facebook friends and leveraging existing customers. 4.5 will be the 3 most overlooked like strategies. 4.6 will be how to offer value. 4.7 is how to connect in relevant Facebook groups. 4.8 will be the awesome relevant community power strategy. 4.9 will be defining your Facebook voice. And 4.10 will be excelling with customer service. All of these segments above are centered around getting more visibility and more likes and increasing your reach on Facebook. Let's get into it.
So 2.2 is create your page. So it's important to understand right now we're just creating a page. A lot of people, including myself, want to make sure everything is perfect before they put anything out there. What we're doing is we're creating a page skeleton. So it's going to have nothing on it. As I walk you through the steps, you'll be able to update the 5 critical elements and change them as we go. So head over to facebook.com/pages/create and let's get our page skeleton created. Okay, welcome guys. I'm at www.facebook.com/pages/create. Of course, I'm signed in as my user profile. If you don't already have one, really easy to sign up. Just go to facebook.com homepage and follow the step-by-step guide. If you do, you'll see a similar page to this when you get to this URL. They give you 6 categories to choose from. And depending on what type of business you run, you will choose a different category. Each category also has subcategories. So make sure you come in here and do your research and see which one best suits your needs. I'm going to make a brand page today. So I'm coming in here, clicking brand or product, coming down to product or service, and click. And then here you enter your brand or product name. So again, we're just creating the page skeleton. So just type anything in there. You can type your product name. The next segment of this module will tell you exactly what you should be using as your name. So for now, I'm just going to keep name as my name. Then come down here and click Get Started. You'll then go through this 4-step process to set it up. You need to type a description. Website is not needed at the moment. Here's your vanity URL. We're going to get to all this stuff later. So again, just save your info. Skip your profile picture. Add this to favorites here so it's easy to access from your Facebook homepage. No need to add a payment method, so skip that. And we now have our page skeleton. I wouldn't like your page at the moment. We're going to use momentum strategies to make sure everyone likes at the same time and therefore you can reach more people. But as you can see now, I have a very simple, very basic page template or page skeleton that we can now build on. Now that we have the Facebook page created, I want you to do a little bit of research yourself in pages that are going to be similar to yours and just have a look what they're doing, see what they look like, and get some inspiration, some ideas before I break them down individually. So just so you have a foundation of knowledge in your head. So you can try facebook.com/pages. We'll show you popular pages on Facebook. Or you could just Google top Facebook company pages and just see what they're doing and get an idea of it. 2.1. So these are your 5 critical elements on your Facebook fan page. So here's a screenshot of Facebook for Businesses fan page. I've numbered the 5 critical elements for you. Let's quickly walk through them and make sure we all understand what they are. Number 1 is your profile picture, which is right here on the left-hand side. Number 2 is the cover image. It's this really big picture at the top of all of your Facebook fan pages. Number 3 is your page name
or the title of your page. Number 4 is your about section. So it's your description of your Facebook page, which is down here. It includes your website. And number 5 are your apps and tabs, which are further down in this left-hand column. So let's go get our page created so that as I walk you through these steps, you can optimize your page as we go. Hi guys, welcome to 5.1 cross promotion. This is a really cool strategy that will help you extend your network of likers on Facebook by using your competitors and similar pages to yours customer bases. So it's pretty self-explanatory, and what it is, as you can see in this picture, is reaching out to similar pages to yours. And the key here is to reach out to pages with a similar amount of likers to you. Now this is important because people are going to see the value of your page by the number of likers you have. So if you have 500 likers at the moment, find some pages in your community or using the Facebook graph search function and reach out to these pages by sending them a simple message such as the one that Surge had sent my Achieve Greatness page. At this point in time, we both had 800 likers. So what we did is we just shared each other's pages, and I saw an increase on my page of about 20 to 30 likers just from Surge sharing my page on his wall. And I'm sure he saw results from me sharing his page on my wall. So this is what it looks like when someone shares another person's page. So inspirational quotes about life. Shared the page. I miss you badly, dear. So this is one way you can do it. You can share their entire page, which allows them to like the page from the status. Or you can do similar to Jim Memes, sharing Nathan Rock's video. So this was a video status from Nathan Rock. And Jim Memes went ahead and just shared the entire status so that people can click on Nathan Rock's page from here. They can also see his content, and liking this appears on Nathan Rock's update as well as Jim Memes. So they also have tagged him in the post. He's actually the admin of this page, so he shared his own page. But as you can see, you can either do the content sharing or the page sharing. But either way, reach out to similar groups and share your Facebook pages. This template here, even though it's not mine, is a good template to use. It has a nice greeting and then introduces their page. Make sure you link to your page so people can click it and see that you're providing value using your followers that you have. And if you're interested, let them know that you're up for a share. So S4S, you'll probably start getting these messages from similar Facebook pages to you. People want to get in front of your fans. If they say S4S, it means share for share. And depending if you're open to this or not, say yes or no. So that's cross-promoting. Welcome to the last segment of Module 4. This is excelling with customer service. So customer service is very important to your Facebook page because your Facebook page is public for everybody to see. You can either make, if you do your customer service well, or break, if you have poor customer service, your Facebook page. So by using Facebook as a platform to demonstrate your great customer service, you're going to attract lifelong customers as well as attracting customers who visit your page and see how well you treat your current customers. So let's have a look at what factors determine excellent customer service on Facebook. There are 5 really important factors that are response rate, response time, accepting responsibility, authentically addressing the concern of your customer, and acting generously. Let's break these down and see a couple of examples of companies doing this well. So response rate is obviously how many inquiries do you address. Now, I've heard that 65% plus is a good response rate to have for a good customer service company. However, I see absolutely no reason why your response rate shouldn't be 100%. You should address every single concern I feel that your customer posts on your Facebook wall or messages you with. This not only helps every customer, but it gives your page a lot of interaction, giving it higher value in Facebook's eyes. Response time is the second strategy. Let's have a look at Golden Rivet's 8-minute response time to a guy called Guy who has a missing t-shirt order from their company. They took just 8 minutes to reply to Guy, and they dropped him an email addressing his concern. Now, this looks great to
everybody who sees this and sees how quick they can respond to your inquiries if you have any in the future. And it's also great for Guy, who feels like his time is valued and he's actually a valued customer instead of people waiting days to hear responses. So accepting responsibility is always a big one. Never be defensive and try and defend your company point. But when you're in the public eye especially, make sure you offer an apology, such as Pizza Hut here, for your mistake, because the customer obviously feels hard done by and would feel really great hearing that you actually care about them. As you can see, Melissa has given an emphatic reply once she's heard this apology from Pizza Hut, and I personally feel that Melissa is now far more inclined to continue using Pizza Hut to order pizza. The next factor is authentically addressing concerns. So here is a person writing on KLM's wall. They said, "Hi, I have a temporary paper card from Flying Blue membership since 2006. How can I get it converted into a proper KLM plastic card?" This personalized and comprehensive response shows everybody who's looking at KLM's page, which is a lot of people, how much they actually care about each individual customer. They wrote, "Your paper card survived quite a few years. Winky face. We would like to request a regular card for you and just sent you a private message to ask for your details." Ali Chai got his concern authentically and comprehensively addressed, which makes him feel great. And once again, I'll stress, everybody else who's visiting this page can see how much KLM value each individual customer. So last but certainly not least is to make sure you act generously for a mistake that you've made or an inconvenience that you put a customer in. Now, this is Zappos.com, and they've actually offered a $50 coupon for this lady Donna who had a bad experience with their business. Zappos.com have won many awards for their customer service, and they are probably the best in the industry. Have a look at their Facebook page over there now. As you can see, it's Zappos.com. Just type that in the Facebook bar and see how public their awesome customer service is. And as you can see, they're very, very generous. A $50 coupon was offered. Donna then says it doesn't really help her at all, but thanks. Zappos came back and said they would just take $50 off the current order, basically just giving her $50 in cash for having a bad experience. So you don't have to give this amount of money away for every customer, but just make sure the customer is satisfied or even more than satisfied, and they will be lifelong customers. That's basic business. You already know that, but this is how you can do it in the public eye on Facebook and therefore attract more customers in the long run. Okay, welcome to 3.2. I'm going to quickly go over the different types of Facebook content that Facebook allow you to share through your page. It's really important to understand because when I go through our Facebook strategies later, you'll know the differences between the content and what the differences actually mean when you post it. There are 4 main categories of updates that you can post. You can post a Facebook status, a photo, you can post an album, which is more than one photo, or you can post a video. Let's break them down individually. When you post a status, it's 100% text. This is one from South Park, and it's a great status. Have a look at this one and try and replicate that to something relevant to you. Very interactive. It's finish this quote, and they leave a blank line. But as you can see, the status is 100% text and nothing else. This one here is a status with a link. So it looks like an image or a YouTube video, but it is actually a link to Sunny Leone's YouTube channel. And what Facebook do is they give you a preview. So they give you an image preview and a brief summary below that image of the link. So as you can see, the text up the top is the normal status. Sunny has added a link below this, and it is turned into a preview. So when you click that picture or the text below, it's going to link to her YouTube channel. So this is Sunny again, Sunny Leone. So Sunny again has made an update. This time it's an image. And although it looks similar to the status with the link, if you click this image this time, it's not taking you anywhere. It's not linked to an external website. It is going to just create a bigger image and a light box over this. As you can see, you can also add text to these images. So she wrote "overwhelmed by all the love" and then added the image below that. Here is an album posted by Friends. So as you can see, it says Season 6 is the album name, and it has 31 photos inside. Facebook have given a preview of 4 photos with 1 large photo at the top. This is a Facebook album, and it's great for interaction. I'll get into that a little bit later. But the difference between an album and a photo is an album is just more than one photo. Lastly, here's a video. Will Smith has posted a video of himself. The video is hosted on Facebook as opposed to YouTube, where the video would be a link when you update it. So Facebook hosts this video themselves, and he has a title, I want to start 2014 off right, and a video of him skydiving. So they're the 4 main Facebook categories of content. Let's break them down and see what each one is good for. Welcome to 2.6. I'm going to walk you through apps and tabs. So as you can see, we're on the Facebook for Business fan page, and the apps are displayed on the bottom left of the page where that's highlighted for you. It's in the left-hand column and it's below your About Us. So what are apps and tabs? It's probably the least known function of your Facebook page. And what they actually are they allow you to publish various functions on your Facebook page without having to learn or write code. So what functions they allow you to publish, I'll walk you through the most popular ones in a second, but let's figure out how to optimize this. So to optimize your apps and tabs, you want to make sure you're using custom apps and settings so they're suitable to your preferences. And you want to make them visually appealing so your page overall looks professional and they get people to click on your app and tab. So here are the most popular apps used by Facebook pages at the moment. A lot of Facebook pages will cross-promote social media. So if you have a Twitter account, you can use the Twitter app to link to your Twitter account so people can see your tweets as well. Another popular one is collecting email signups. If you use MailChimp or Aweber, they have an app where you can get email signups within your Facebook page. So you can also display your blog posts. If you blog as a business or have a personal blog you want people to see, they'll be able to read your blog posts on your Facebook page. Running competitions and promotions is great. They will have an app for you that will set up and help you run all your competitions. Customer support. So if you want to use your Facebook page as a customer support channel, people can go there with their issues or problems or questions, and you can help them out there. You can also sell your products. Just like an e-commerce store, right there on your Facebook page, you are able to sell your products. So I'm going through this just to give you some ideas of what you can potentially do with your apps. It is quite a complex process for some of them. Others are really simple. But a simple Google will show you step by step, really easy how to implement them really quickly, and it'll be a lot more beneficial than me showing you in this PowerPoint. But when you do employ the services of these apps, you want to make sure they're also visually appealing. So think about your app images in relation to your cover and profile images, and therefore you can maintain continuity on your Facebook page. So you want to maintain a similar theme and continuity to really give your page that unique style and focus. Let's have a look at an example of Domino's. You'll notice again, this is the older style page. Just for the purpose of looking at the apps, I thought it'd be beneficial to include it. So as you can see, the apps are these 4 pictures on the bottom right. The first app is an order now. You're actually able to order pizza through Domino's Facebook page. The second one is join our team. If you're looking for a job, you can click here and get the information on that. And the fourth is Domino Cares. So here is the customer service I was talking about. You could click this and either be connected with a representative or given an email form where you can ask questions and state your queries. So the overall theme of this, as you can see, is they're very symbolic looking pictures, and they also fit in with the theme of the overall page being a red, blue, and a light colored gray or a white. Here is the NBA.com official page. They have, the first one is a link to their Twitter account. Second one is their Instagram account. And the third is their YouTube account. As you can see, really good continuity between the apps and the profile image, just that black with that logo being used. And then of course, the logo of where you're linking to. A very good use of design. So the dimensions of your app icon will be 111 pixels wide by 74 pixels high.
So I've been getting a few questions about the new Facebook page call to action function that they have recently added in their cover or header photo. You can actually put a button in there and direct people to take an action from that button. So this is the official Facebook post on it. You can get it here at /business/news/call to action button. And let me just show you a little bit about it. So essentially it sits there in your header, and there are 7 different call to actions available to put inside that button. So Dollar Shave Club used the call to action sign up. You can use book now, contact us, use app, play game, shop now, sign up, watch video. So depending on what your business is and what call to action you want your customers to take, you can use a different call to action. So let me go ahead and show you how to put this in. So this is one of my Facebook pages you may recognize. There's going to be a little button here saying create call to action if you don't have one already. Simply click that. You get to choose what sort of call to action is on your button. So I'm going to go watch video, and I already have the link to a motivational YouTube video copied that they can learn there. The call to action is also available on the mobile website. So if someone's browsing Facebook on their phone and they're on your page, they can click the same button. The reason you may want it different is because you may want to link them to the mobile version of your link so that it can either open the app on mobile or go to a more suitable page to fit their screen. Once you've done that, simply click next. So now it gives you the chance, because I entered the mobile destination, to open the YouTube app if people are on the phone instead of going to the YouTube browser. So I'm just going to go ahead and click next on that. Android is the same. We'll open the YouTube app. Yes. And now, as you can see, the call to action button is ready. You can track your call to action results in the insights.
Guys, welcome to 6.3, creating insight action steps for your Facebook page. So what this is really simple. I've included a questionnaire in the next segment that I usually give my clients to help them ask the right questions in order to give themselves the right answers on how to progress and what the next steps are in their Facebook page. So there's 6 questions. They're pretty straightforward, but they're here to help optimize your future actions by helping you determine what content is best to post and why. It'll involve you looking through your insights and being able to come up with answers to these questions. What I suggest you write these down or download a copy of them and ask yourself every so often. So it might be every week, it might be every 2 weeks, or it might be every month. But what you need to do in order to fully have your page optimized to achieving your goals in the quickest time possible, once you get to 1,000, your next goal might be 10,000. To get to these goals in the quickest time possible, you need to make sure that you are posting the right content that gets the highest engagement, which is essentially the content that your fans want to see the most. Awesome, guys. I'll let you get into the quiz. Enjoy it, and I'll see you on the other side.
Welcome to 6.1, guys. This is just going to be a brief outline just to get your footing right and just to understand what Facebook Insights actually are and what their purpose is. So this is just a screenshot that I've taken, but as you can see up the top, there are 6 tabs for your Facebook Insights, and all your stats are broken down in these 6 categories. So the first is always the overview. It'll give you an overview of the 5 other categories in each tab. So I'm going to show you a quick live walkthrough of each tab, just so you get a feel of it, and then we can concentrate on breaking down what each stat means. Let's dive in. Awesome, guys. So I'm here on Achieve Greatness's Insight page. As you can see, I'm on the default tab overview. I'm actually going to show you how to get to Insights. It's relatively simple. You simply click See Insights on the top. Okay, once again, Overview will be the default category. As you can see, Overview is just a brief summary of each other tab in the Insights. So Page Likes is Page Likes, Reach is Reach, Engagements is Visits, Post is Posts, and so on. So here you can get a brief overview of what's happening in each category without having to click on it. To get more detailed reports, simply click on the tab of your choosing. This is likes, so this will show you your total page likes, how many people are unliking your page, and just what's going on from your page, including where the likes came from. You can sort by time range by simply sliding these sliders, or manually setting it over here. And it'll show you the data for the time range that you select.
So your reach is not to do with your likes, but it's the total amount of people who saw your post. So if someone shared one of your updates and all their friends saw it, they count in your reach as well. As you can see, it's set out on a similar timeline to your likes. So once again, you can select the range that you want to see using the sliders above and just hover over the graphs to see the exact numbers. Here it breaks down what type of interaction you got on each post. And down the bottom, it will give you a summary of your total reach. As you can see on the side, you can break it down between organic and paid. As I'm doing this course without spending $1, of course, all of my engagement has been organic. Visits, again, is pretty straightforward. How many people visit your page, and also what do they do when they visit your page? So you can see 107 people here visited my Photos tab on 2nd of Feb, and 838 visited my timeline. That just goes to show you the power of the community power strategy, getting 838 people onto the timeline by just posting in relevant communities. Here down the bottom is external referrers. So if you're getting a lot of traffic, you don't know where it's coming from, come down here. Obviously I'm not getting that much. One from Google, one from Bing, one from Laser Social. But if you're getting a lot of traffic and you're confused to where it's coming from, you'll find out exactly where right here. This tab I think is the most important. It's the post tab. It's going to show you the post time when most people are online. It's also going to show you the exact engagement and your reach for each type of post and when you posted it. It breaks down the exact stats and shows you the exact numbers. I'll show you a little bit more detail on that in the next segment when we're setting up our action steps. Also in this post tabs are post types. You can break down each post type, and you can also see the top posts from your pages that you're watching. Let me actually go back really quickly and show you where pages you are watching are. I believe it's in overview. So here are the pages to watch. Now what this is you put in your competitors' pages and you can see what type of engagement and number of likes that they're getting compared to yours. So by breaking down top pages to watch, you can see their top content and literally copy it. The last tab over here is people. You can break down your entire demographic, including their location, their gender, and their age, and see who exactly you are talking to. I'm going to show you how to use all this data to optimize your Facebook page and therefore decrease the time it takes to reach your goals. Let's have a look in the next segment.